What's up, everyone? Welcome to Talk Nerdy to Me. This is your host, one of your hosts, Patrick Joves. Alongside me, I have the man, the myth, the legend,
Marcel Martinez.
And we got the guy that just won't quit, Joe Johnson. What's up, Joe?
What is up?
So if you guys didn't know, every week, me, Joe, and Marcel meet up to discuss 3 random topics for your enjoyment. If you don't know, we have a Twitter page. It's TN2M Podcast. Tweet at that if you guys want your topic read on the show. We also started up a YouTube page, but there's like a million Talk Nerdy to Me. This is a shit show, just so you know.
You're going to have trouble finding us for sure.
So, yeah, if you somehow stumble upon one of our shows, hopefully you guys like it enough, and hopefully you share it with your family and friends. Yeah, so...
also, there's a Facebook account.
called... You could search our Facebook account at NickCast. That's Nick Cast.
For some reason.
For some fucking reason. Alright, let's start the show. Joe, what's your topic?
So first, let me hit on the reason why that name is called Nick Cast. Okay?
Yeah.
Facebook requires you to have real names when making Facebook pages or Facebook accounts. So, yeah.
Sounds like a lie.
It's not a lie.
So your topic should be, who is this Nick Cast and why does he own our show?
Why does he own our show?
Don't go looking for him.
Nick Cass is going to start gaining billions. Nah, he's probably going to go into debt because of our show. Yeah. He's going to get some sort of...
No, we should look for a Nick Cast and then bring him on the show.
We could.
That'd be good.
I'm sure there's a Nick Cast out there.
Manhunt for Nick Cast. If you're listening, Nick Cast, hit Joe up. What's your phone number, man?
We live in...
Yeah. Not
all right. So, yeah, you're up at bat, Joe.
Okay. So my topic for this week is PlayStation VR. Who thinks it's worth it? Who cares about it? Who thinks it's just another way to make money for Sony?
It's definitely that.
Yeah.
I care about it. I'm too poor to buy it yet. So
there's a lot of I recently went to a convention in Silicon Valley Comic Convention, and they had a big panel on virtual reality. Mm-hmm. And they were and developers that were in the business, and the topic wasn't like really price. It was like, should they or should they not do it? You know, like it's like an ethical thing. Like, what else is there to do once you've crossed over into that? Are we going to be like surrogates where we're plugged up to machines? If you haven't seen that movie Surrogates, Bruce Willis came out early 2000s, but
I think I started that and then I never finished it.
So it's like, is that where we're headed, or is it just going to be used for solely entertainment purposes?
That's up to us.
What do you think, Marcel?
I doubt it will get to that point. I think there's enough like-minded people to recognize when something's getting insane to the point where it's not just entertainment, it's absorbing lives, and I mean, family structures walk into it and are able to, yield to what?
Before that, let's go back to price and let's talk about
so PSVR, it's priced at there's two ways you can buy it. There's a bundle which comes with the headset, the 2 Move controllers, and then the camera. Or that goes for, I believe it's $4.99.
Right.
And
pretty penny.
Yeah, the other option is
so $500.
Yeah, so $500, and the other one is $400. You don't get the Move controllers, you don't get the camera. It's straight up just everything you need for. Well, not everything you need. It's the headset and pretty much the power outlet, power brick. It comes with an extra power brick because it's not strong enough by itself. That price is at $300 or $400. I'm sorry. Is it worth it? I think it really depends on where you are at financially. If you have money to throw, definitely. It is the cheapest way to experience VR. Good quality VR with good quality games. The other options are, of course, HTC, is it the Vive, and then Oculus Rift, and those go, I think the Vive is $700 and Oculus is like $800.
Yeah.
So this is the VR experience for the general consumer.
Yes, because the thing is, for the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift, Oculus needs a pretty high-powered PC for it to even run good, right? If you think about PSVR, I don't know the numbers of how many units sold, but PlayStation 4, since it hit the gates, it just blew up.
It's dominating the market in VR.
Yeah,
now
I mean, the past 3 months, Xbox has been beating it, but that's another story. There's a lot of PlayStation 4s out there in the wild right now. So it's really smart of them to...
Made me think of Pokemon just now.
Yeah, you have the VR, right?
Yeah, I have the VR.
So
You're the only one with the VR, Patrick.
in the whole world.
you have a PlayStation Pro or a regular PS4?
I have the original PS4.
So have you played one on a PlayStation Pro?
No.
Okay.
With the 4K.
So the Pro is still at $400.
Right.
Like for something. They dropped the price on the regular PS4 to what, $299?
$299.
Yeah.
It's my kind of number.
And there's
Yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of feel like you need the Pro to get the full experience. If you get that 4K, right?
It doesn't change the resolution that's in the headset, though. The resolution that's in the headset will be the same no matter what.
Across the board.
It says it'll run better on PS4.
Okay, yeah.
But it runs perfectly. It runs perfectly fine on the regular PlayStation. It says it'll run better on Pro.
On the Pro. Okay.
Right. But although I have never tried it on a PS4 Pro, I can't imagine it running any better.
Gotcha.
To put in a really bad analogy, it would be something like, say your Ferrari is going like 200 miles an hour, and this Ferrari, I don't know, do they call them S's? Is it like phones? Like the luxury Ferrari, I don't know, is going 205 miles an hour. You can't really tell the difference.
Gotcha.
So, now, back to my original point,
So it just runs smoother, is what you're saying. It's the concept, but it would be hard to tell with the human eye.
I think so. They say it just runs better, but honestly, I haven't encountered any hiccups. I haven't encountered any frame rate dips. Nothing.
Sounds like a cash grab.
I mean,
It's that premium, that premium level.
That's what I think it is.
You think that's what it is?
For the Pro?
Is that your question? Is that the core
Yeah,
of
is
your
it-
question? Like, is it like that tier, that extra tier? Is it worth it?
Yeah, is it worth it? Or should you just spend the extra money and get a computer to get the Oculus and get the top end?
Okay.
So,
Like, my thing would be like, if you...
Because you're a PC gamer.
Well, I've done both, on PC and platform, mostly on platform these days, but my thing is to get the true experience out of that, you'd want the best quality possible. Because the whole VR is supposed to be like as real as possible, right?
Yeah.
So you want the resolution to be good, you want the frame rate to be good. If it's in the headset, you want, things to look like as real as possible.
Yeah.
I feel like if you like going back to the first VR days, like
Virtual Boy.
in the
arcades.
you know what I'm
It
saying?
was like Punch Out.
Like you could still see the resolution was pretty crappy in that, and then this level they're supposed to be like getting to that next step. So
Okay, I think we're getting a little off topic. The original question was...
Is it worth it?
Was PS4 worth it?
is it worth it?
And bringing back to that, I would say, just like I was saying, it depends. It really depends on if you have money to throw away. Not saying that it is useless.
So not worth it.
It depends. If you don't have money to buy like anything else, then you probably shouldn't be buying a PSVR unit.
See, I'm coming at it from this side. I'm thinking, is it worth it? Will I actually allow myself time to play it. Because me sitting at this table right now, I probably play video games the least.
Yeah.
And it's just because I don't allow myself time to anymore. I used to when I was younger, but at this point, I would be putting money away slowly but surely to get a PS4. I don't think it's worth it for me to slam down, $300 on its release. Like I'm not one to wait in lines anymore for video games.
Yeah. See, I think
it's one that pretty much
one that I could wait for.
So the true gamers out there are really going the Oculus side, right? You think, or they're putting that money into it, or are they putting money into Sony?
I don't necessarily
I would
think
imagine
it's the true gamers.
I would imagine more people are drawn to PlayStation and Sony just because of how commercialized it is.
Yeah, because Sony has a huge install base already. Because how many people can run all the same things? Like, PCs are very customizable. Personalized computer, right?
Yeah.
So, sometimes you can't even run some of the same things on one person's computer that you can on the other. And just the fact that PlayStation has how many units sold, it's a ubiquitous thing. Like, every PS4 plays the exact same game that every other PS4 can play. So PSVR across the board, whether you bring it to your house, friend's house, grandma's house, it just plug it in and it'll play. Not necessarily the same thing with Oculus and HTC Vive when you have to hook it up to a computer. And
so the adaptability is what makes it more worth it than, say, Oculus.
The uniformity of it, yes.
I'm not paid by PlayStation, guys.
No, we're not. We're sitting in a garage right now. We're not paid at all.
So let's kind of switch it up, and instead of the price point on it, let's go to the ethical side of it. Back to where we started. Like, should we go that route? Should we start going more that route? And as far as like entertainment wise,
so
why not, man?
I think I'm all for VR. Just to be perfectly clear, VR I think can be
for what reason?
Experiences, a virtual reality experience. Like I'm excited. Like, gaming is the proving ground for where, like, is VR viable as an experience. I can't wait to see what we could do without VR. I mean, there's VR porn, but whatever.
See, porn was the main at the convention I went to. The porn.
You went to a porn convention.
Not
Vegas.
With the panel that was developing VR, that was their main topic as what would be the most invested in VR. What outside source would be invested in VR. So, like, if movie studios went into it and they were showing money into making VR better to put movies through it, or if gaming developers were developing games just for VR, they were saying that their biggest investors would be porn industry.
I doubt that, actually. I think gaming would hold on to it a whole lot. I think they would dominate the whole VR market, and then it might get into even training on jobs and such in life. Like police training could do VR, realistic situations to put them into, and I mean, with everything going on right now, I think everyone agrees that there needs to be something done with training police officers, and VR could have something to do with that.
Okay, so I don't doubt that porn is going to be a big part of virtual reality. Sex sells. You can see it throughout history. Like, they're just games. I don't even think you should call these things games. Or it's just pretty much, I don't know, messing around with virtual people. And I don't think that should stop us from creating technology going above and beyond where, like...
Where else do you go? Okay.
Sex shouldn't be a fence to this technology advancement.
Maybe not sex then, but where else do you... What's the next evolution after VR?
I have no idea. I mean, we just got VR. Like,
Are you
I'm saying, but think about you just got VR now.
Well, I'm thinking like the
compared
Matrix.
to ColecoVision and Atari, Nintendo, and Sega. You know, then it's getting better TV technology, better resolution. PCs get an upgrade. You hop into PlayStation. You know, Xbox gets into the mix. Now we have VR. I would say the next logical step after VR is perfected to the max is implant.
Plugging into the back of our brain, right?
So, like some
just
Aeon,
dip it
not
out.
Aeon Flux.
Some type of implant.
What is
Matrix,
this?
bro. Matrix. We're just going into the Matrix.
I mean,
And
yeah.
then at that point, I mean, because really, who's gonna where's the stop? Where's it gonna stop at? You know, where's someone gonna say like, hey, we should just, you know, throttle back a little bit. Like, I know this technology has its ups and downs, and it has its you know, its good points and can be used for good things, but you know.
I know what you're saying. But do you think halting VR in today's world will really halt the machine overall?
It won't. I mean, it's just, I don't know. We have to have a limit, I think, at some point. Mm-hmm. But that's probably another topic. We could move on from this and, you know. PlayStation VR, for me, not worth it. Back to the price, you know.
Okay.
I don't see a need for it.
Okay.
You
want to stick with handheld games?
Yeah, I think if you're gonna go into VR, you gotta shell out the money and get the best as possible to experience the best. So until I get that money to where I can just toss $800 or $1,000
on an Oculus,
plus a new computer, $1,500, you know, then
yeah. So for me, I think it's definitely worth it. I don't see what throwing more money at it would make it any more realistic, make it any less of an experience or any more of an experience. I mean, I was one of the day one adopters. I love my VR. I've never played anything like it. Mm-hmm. When I'm in
every
VR,
day when you come to work, man, you always talk about Overcooked. You always talk about.
Oh, Overcooked isn't VR,
isn't it?
No.
Oh shit.
That's a old school. It's like a Diner Dash game, but
what's Office?
Is that
what is it? Work Simulator.
Work Simulator. Holy crap!
Shit.
I leave work to go
play work
and go play work
Simulator.
Dude, that game is awesome. Seriously, if you have the money, go ahead, try VR out. Even if you don't have the money, go to any Best Buy. I don't know if they're doing them as the time of whenever this podcast posts up or whenever you're listening to it, but if you have a Best Buy next to you, try VR out. Try playing Office Simulator. Try playing London Heist, and tell me that is not worth it. It's funny because we're starting VR now, right? Maybe a couple years, but it's really just starting. We're still in the infancy stage, and we have games where we're playing Pong. You're literally playing Pong. And that it's funny how the first one of the first well-known games ever was Pong. Mm-hmm. Now we're expanding it. Like VR is still in its infancy, and like I said, like I believe it's super worth it right now. If you have a friend, go try it. If you have Best Buy next to you, try it out. Go out there, see how you like it. I'm all for it, personally.
So. Go get a job long enough to get one of these PS4s, buy Work Simulator, Office Simulator, whatever the hell it is.
So you can simulate
and then lose your job, and then just stay at home all day and play Office Simulator.
So you can simulate.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Pretty soon, Bitcoin's going to get involved with Work Simulator or whatever it is, and then you're just going to be paid through the game.
Now that wouldn't be bad an on-the-job simulator.
Yeah.
Through VR, but
was it a proctologist simulator? All right, Marcel.
Oh man, it's the moment, isn't it? I walked in here, was gonna shotgun it, and I kind of did. My very first topic, is dreams.
Sweet dreams are made of me.
No, I woke up this morning at 8 o'clock, and honestly, I didn't want to drive all the way out here. And I just wanted to text you guys and say, all right, I quit.
Pull a Joe.
I quit.
I quit.
Done.
Well, Joe's quit, like, you know.
I've quit like
Like
He's
6
quit
seven
like
times
5
now.
times. He'll ask one question and then you give him one funny answer, and I quit.
I quit, whatever. No, so yeah, I woke up at 8 a.m. with this really stupid dream that I had just had, and I guess it qualifies as a nightmare. But it's so retarded that it made me want to talk about how to have better dreams, or what nightmares you have, or have like had recur. You know,
Okay.
This one's retarded. I was opening the back hatch of my Jeep, and I noticed something wrong with the window. This is my dream, guys.
Okay.
I noticed something wrong with the back window, and I decided, oh shit, I need to replace the window or something. It's kind of all a blur. But, so my dream was trying to take off the back window, unscrew shit, and the big suspense was the window almost about to fall out. And then I woke up.
That's it?
That's it.
Was that a nightmare? Is it a dream, or is that considered a
is that?
nightmare?
I don't know, man.
How is that a nightmare?
Because
I
the
think it was
suspense, man.
Okay.
The suspense. I'm like,
The suspense
I was
of
very
the window falling
concerned
out?
that this window was gonna like fall down and break and shit.
And that was
and
enough,
then I was
that was
like-
enough to wake you up.
It was enough to wake me up before my alarm went off.
Did you run out and check the car?
No,
Okay.
I'm not that dumb. But yeah, I don't know. Like that was the first time I had a dream like that, and I don't know, it was just kind of random. So I was wondering, what nightmares have you had lately? Because whenever people tell me about their nightmares, and they're pretty bad. Like I hear like people
Yeah.
have some like cool nightmares, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could have nightmares like that.
Yeah, my fiance, she just has the craziest nightmares. I'm just like, why? Do you ever dream about something nice? But
Well, that's the other thing. Dreaming about nice things you will not remember unless you're in the habit of writing things down.
yeah,
Unless you have like some sort of dream journal going on, you don't remember the nice ones.
that's true. I don't know. You can go first, Joe.
I don't really have nightmares or dreams.
No nightmares.
Joe doesn't sleep. He just won't quit. He
That's why he won't quit, man.
I haven't had a dream in like a while. Usually when I do have a dream, it's from me watching, like if I binge watch an anime or binge watch a series, something like continuous, you know. I will, like if I'm just all day thinking about it. I may have a dream about that, but other than that, no, not really.
So do you insert yourself into these series?
Yeah, like say if you know, like currently watching Arrow,
Okay.
or I'm watching The Flash.
That's a
So
nightmare
you-
already.
You know, we'll get into that, but
Is it bad
you know.
quality dream? Like,
no,
Is your acting
just
suck?
no, just the the topic, you know, of watching the same show for like 4 or 5 hours
Yeah.
straight.
So do you become the Arrow? Do you become the Flash?
It's not really like that. It's more like just like maybe a dream of like the city or a dream of some event, you know, and then
You're a bystander in those worlds?
sure,
Okay.
yeah.
That sounds cooler than mine, dude.
That actually sounds really cool. Like
Yeah.
you're just walking, you're just like eating a
watching.
donut, and
Yeah.
the flash is.
Yeah.
But that's
That's pretty dope, man.
But that no,
I know, I
but
want
that-
Don't write those
But
off.
those dreams are really just like super quick. It's like you might.
I
just
see what you did there.
Flash.
Flash.
No, it's just you
Sponsored
know,
by
really,
the Flash.
Really quick. Nothing super long. Like usually, okay, if I do have a dream, it's because you know something's going on. Like I'm thinking about something, like
Something stressing you out?
something is stressing me out or something's worrying me, and
Yeah.
then you know I might have a nightmare or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really into scary movies. I don't watch them at all because I
Love
tend
scary movies.
I hate
tend
scary
to
movies.
have
Love them.
I tend to have nightmares from scary movies. So
You
I
should watch
don't
more scary
them.
movies,
No,
man.
no, I don't watch them.
See, I watch scary movies, but I don't have bad dreams.
The last scary movie I watched
Sleep like a
that
baby.
I had a nightmare was Nightmare From was The Grudge.
Oh yeah.
So
The Grudge.
just a vision of.
I was just trying to watch that.
I think
in
it was
Japanese.
the part in the movie where the
Spoilers.
mom-
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
It's like a 10-year-old movie.
right? 10-year-old movie. When the mom was in the house and the hair started coming from the ceiling.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was pretty scary.
That cat boy.
Yeah. Well, the
what-
cat didn't.
That cat boy. Funny, it looks like my brother when we were younger. With that bowl cut.
Yeah, so that was.
Halloween's right around the corner. Maybe he should be the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As for me, I already know why you brought this topic up. I personally, I don't have dreams. I mean, everyone has dreams, but the fact that they can remember them is a totally different thing. I don't remember my dreams.
Wait, how do you know everybody has dreams?
Because everyone, that's like part of
Sleep.
sleep.
So you're saying everybody has dreams, just a matter of us remembering them?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And
And wait, what is this?
my topic is dreams in general, man.
Yeah,
and
but
I kind of just told you how.
that's like if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around, does it make a sound? Like, how do you know?
My real question is, how do you have nightmares? Like I just
How
want
do you
more
have
memorable dreams.
How do you have nightmares, or what are your nightmares?
That too. I mean, dip
Okay,
into it, man. Like,
so-
how did this happen?
let me take you guys on a journey,
All right.
on a fantastic voyage, if you will.
I was gonna say Fantastic Four. I'm like, oh man.
No,
Okay.
so I don't. Oh, sorry. I don't remember my dreams. I really don't. But I had this one nightmare maybe a couple months ago that I'm pretty sure spurred this topic because I told Marcel earlier. But so my nightmare, I was on a cruise ship, and in the middle of the cruise ship, there's like this giant pool, right? Except for I'm in the part of the pool where there's a lane line, so that there could be lap swimmers, and I'm chilling in the water, just hanging out. And there's like a million people, or there's like 100 people on deck, like just hanging out. The ship begins to sway back and forth, so that the water inside the pool starts sloshing, starts hitting the sides of the wall, and I could see the water coming out of the pool. So the water level is slowly draining from the pool, right? At this point, I realize I don't have clothes on. I'm skinny dipping in a pool full, like, with just 100 people around. The water is going down. There's I see clear as day the lap swimmer just flipped, hit the wall, and is like slowly making their way back towards me.
So while the water is sloshing around, the guy is
This-
still swimming.
Yes, are you questioning the logic of a dream? So yeah, this guy is, I don't know, he's an Olympic swimmer, Michael Phelps, whatever. He's just turtling along. He's getting closer and closer, and my heart is beating faster and faster. And I grab on to like the ledge of the pool, because at this point the water is at my waistline. You could start to see where the brown turns to white. And I'm like calling out for my fiance. And all while this is happening in real life, I guess I'm breathing extremely hard. So I'm like, I'm breathing just like, and my fiance ends up waking me up. She's like, "What's wrong?" I tell her my dream, and this girl has real nightmares. She has like some crazy, scary nightmares. But it's funny that to me, I've had nightmares where people die or something, like there's like a murderer after me or something like that. I never have been affected in the way that I have been affected by my nightmare of being completely naked in a pool with hella people. So that I guess that constitutes as my nightmare. As my nightmare.
Your nightmare. Nothing led up to that.
So when I was younger,
Yeah.
I remember having a nightmare where, like, I had a fear of drowning when I was younger.
Nice.
It's not nice. It's not nice. But I remember, like, swimming. I'm in the ocean, and like it's like one of those scenes where the surface is really up there.
Okay.
And you're just trucking along.
Uh-huh.
And I think I was holding my breath. I couldn't breathe. I didn't have a scuba gear on. And I just like, was like, didn't know what else to do. So I just breathed in and then I woke up.
So you committed suicide in your dream.
I mean, no choice, right? Like, no choice.
Oh, man.
But I did wake up. So, you know, that was about like one of those dreams that you remember, you know.
Yeah.
From years ago.
Well, see, I've been trying to induce these dreams lately.
Just to remember more.
No, no, just like I'm using different ways to try to have cooler dreams, you know, like more memorable dreams. So I think I told you, Patrick, at work, in order to I couldn't fall asleep one night. So, so I look on YouTube and I find this soundscape of it's a real-time sinking of the Titanic ship.
I thought you meant like soundscape, like pleasant.
No, this was like slow, like in real time. It was like I looked at the video. It shows the Titanic like hit the iceberg.
You want to hear people?
You can hear all of this. This is what I went to sleep to.
So there are people screaming.
No, it didn't have that. Actually, it was just like more like the noises like of like the ship breaking, and it was
so
like
Celine Dion wasn't singing.
No, Celine Dion.
No one was calling out for Jack.
No, they weren't hanging out on a door. No, none of that. But yeah, I got nothing out of it though. But I could hear it. I know what was happening, and I was imagining it, but I didn't have a dream about it.
But you fell asleep to it.
It put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm just looking for tips on how to have like cooler dreams. But
yeah, I think I read something or heard from somewhere. I think if you want to start remembering your dreams, you get a dream journal. Write down the first thought that you have every morning until you can start remembering your actual dream. And then I think this was a conversation between me and my friends and on how to start lucid dreaming.
yes,
So it's like where you can control your
you have
dream.
to train yourself to do that.
Yeah, like that's like the beginning.
I've done that before.
But you can't do it now.
No.
So
I
it's
got out
like
of the habit.
It's like one of those things where like the chair farts and then you're like someone looks at you and you go, "Oh, it was the chair," and you try it again and it doesn't work.
Yeah, kind of.
It's one of those things. Okay.
Or you're aware that you're in a dream world and you kind of you could fly or something like that, and so you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go over
so
there
you're
now."
gonna
And then
do
you're like,
okay.
"Boom, I'm out."
Yeah. I mean, that'd be cool. I kind of like not feeling like I've thought about anything after a long, like just a day of like being awake.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you go to work.
I go to
10
work,
hours,
and then I
you
come back
home
and go
play work
to work.
simulator.
Yeah.
You fall asleep with that on your face, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, all right, gotta go through some training.
Okay.
Patrick,
Training.
you're on deck, man. What's your topic?
Well, if I'm on deck, then that means someone else is going first. But
You're on the fucking plank, dude. Go.
Sports. So my topic is, it's a pretty general topic. I'm pretty sure a lot of people talk about it with their friends if they're nerds. If not, I don't know what you guys talk about. I'm a giant man baby. So, what is your zombie apocalypse plan?
Man, baby.
Man, baby.
$1 million
Funny. It's funny because when we were cleaning up, I'm like, "What do you think, Pat?" I don't know. I'm not an adult.
Yeah. He was asking me some executive decisions.
I was like, "So, do you want to like take some stuff to the dump?" And he's like, "I don't know. I'm not an adult."
It's not my house.
Dude, speaking of man babies, also, I went to Spirit last night and I saw this baby mask, rubber mask. I was gonna come to that to work, like wear that.
That's
to work.
fucking creepy.
It's hella weird, dude. It is a weird rubber mask. It's
All right,
it's
so
a baby
zombie
mask.
zombie apocalypse plan. I want to know what your guys' evacuation plan or. So set the scene up. Let's say it's been a week into the zombie apocalypse. People aren't in the streets anymore. People aren't running away from zombies, but there's just like zombies in your neighborhood. and zombies like everywhere. I don't know if you run into people necessarily. I'm pretty sure there's survivors out there. But what do you do?
So, question. And I probably ask this question of every zombie situation.
Is it a runner or is it a walker?
Yes.
Are
Okay.
these walking zombies or running zombies? Track runner zombies or...
Okay.
Or jogging zombies.
Or like Shaun of the Dead zombies or...
Or
Yeah.
World
28
War Z.
yeah.
World
Okay.
War Z.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Break it down. World War Z or The Walking
So
Dead?
let's say... Because I know we ain't... If it's World War Z zombies, I'm just going to stand in the street and just have them tackle me. I don't care. Like, I'm not going to survive that. I'm not going to... My last breath isn't going to be me panting in fear. I want to, like, have my pizza. I want to be on my office simulator. So, just for the sake of this question, let's have, like, the Walking Dead zombies.
Okay.
Walking
Or-
Dead zombies. Okay.
Really slow, just... You know.
Okay.
I think that's survivable.
So do you want to go first, Marcel?
No. I'll relinquish the floor to you, Joe.
All right, Joe, you're up.
I just was talking.
So going from my zombie knowledge, zombies are attracted to sound. So I would have some type of melee weapon, similar to the girl from Walking Dead,
Michonne?
Michonne. A sword.
She's
very
a girl
sharp,
on a
a
mission.
very sharp sword.
Or not the one that you tried to give me
not
the
the one
cardboard
that I tried
box
to give
today
you.
that would just bend the cardboard box.
That it was actually, I don't know where it is. It's not over there. But anyway, yeah, definitely have some type of melee weapon that you can keep sharp. Since I do have children, my children are older. I would count them in as daily training on killing zombies.
Okay.
Okay.
Combat ready.
Combat ready.
All right.
And it would be a daily thing. Like, instead of me going to work 8 hours a day,
You'd be here in this garage.
it'd be killing zombies to expand my perimeter,
Okay. Gotcha.
you know, on a daily basis.
All right.
So you hold down the fort.
I would hunt zombies. Yeah, that would not let them come, like,
Anywhere near you.
come to me where they're like a horde of them.
Yeah.
No, I'd go out, kill about 1,000 and come back.
So eventually you'd have to move though. 'Cause how are you getting your food?
Um,
Well, there's a Chevron right around the corner.
there's
A Chevron.
down the street. We have this
Yeah,
town
with Techron.
We do have Costco.
There is
So,
a Costco.
prior in the weeks building up to this, like, you know, you said it's been a week since zombies. First mission would be secure a food source. Costco's up the street. Canned foods.
How much food is left, do you think?
Since that's only Costco for
A
this
while.
little area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely go take all the
I can imagine Joe just standing
check
in
out-
line. Where is everyone?
Where's everybody? I got my card right here.
I just renewed last week.
I just sent them a check for $52. No,
You're a Gold Star member?
Yeah, I am a Costco member.
Crazy
Yeah.
Costco?
I am a Costco
All three
member.
of us Costco.
Yep. Where else are we getting gas?
Right. Definitely go take all the canned foods. You know, jugs
What are you
of
going for?
water.
Baked beans or like vegetables?
Mix of both.
Mix both.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Sunnyside Farms is right around the corner, so steal me a cow
Still.
or two.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep it in the back.
Do they do eggs too?
To who do eggs?
Sunnyside?
Sunnyside, yeah.
Oh, I was like, do cows do eggs? I'm like, what? Okay, no. I don't know.
Yeah, it just comes out the udder. And...
Definitely secure a food source, you know, first, and then that's what it would be. You know, the thing on that I really disagreed with Walking Dead,
Yeah.
because I stopped watching that show like season, whatever the governor season was, I don't know,
Probably
Two?
Three
3 or 4 or something like that.
Oh.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
they waited for zombies to get to them, and then they killed them through the fence?
Yeah.
No.
You'd go out.
Go out.
You push.
push.
Well, weren't they sending out like Daryl and
They were sending
someone
out
else?
people to try to buy stuff, but they weren't killing zombies. They were having like this drama, and then you know. But you know, you definitely
Besides
like
the point, yeah.
the thing you would do is you'd band together. Like this neighborhood I live in, I'd probably trust a couple of my neighbors here, band together, and go kill zombies.
Gotcha.
Do you think your neighbors would be as trusting now that it's been a week. There's not that much food left.
I don't know. My neighbors are kind of pussy, so.
You heard it here first. Hope your neighbors don't listen to this. Don't tell them about our podcast. Don't link them to Nick Cast.
I don't know.
Come back.
I honestly don't really
House burned
conversate with
down.
my neighbors that much, but I'd have to. I mean, the other guy has American flag on his door, so I think
So he must be from America.
Might be down
I got the one on the back of my Jeep,
know,
so
so-
I'm down for sure.
for America. But yeah, I would go push and hunt them.
Okay.
Can't wait. You know, would society break down? You know, of course, you're gonna have the strongest of the fittest,
Survival of the fittest?
Yes, survival of the fittest. Type of groups out there that want to go steal, so you have to prepare for that.
Yeah, some Home Alone action.
You know, definitely.
String up some paint cans.
Well, you know, set a couple of traps in my front yard. You know,
Okay.
stuff like that.
All right.
I would be well prepared, I think.
You would be?
I think
As a zombie breaks through the garage, kill
You
it!
got this
He has
door
a-
boarded up, man.
he has a fly swatter.
right here.
I think so. I think I would be well prepared.
I need to get me some of these, bro.
Somewhat.
You got this board here for this thing?
Well, that's only
If
because
you guys,
That's dope.
you guys are listening to
only
the show,
'cause of
so
the door.
there's a board like an old school, like medieval
Castle.
time. There's a fucking board. It's just to keep the dogs.
In the backyard.
the door. No, this door is
Yeah, the
not,
door doesn't close.
Doesn't close. So,
And it's to keep the dragon from
Escape.
escaping.
even though I have a fence door that's closed, it's just so that if they get past that fence, then they can't get in here. So
All right, Marcel, what's your plan of action?
Yeah, I'm gonna, like Joe said, I'm gonna be banding together some neighbors. You know, getting some, I think some houses on lockdown in a tactical location in my neighborhood. I'm gonna change my name to Negan. I'm gonna get a baseball bat.
why change your name?
Huh?
Why change your name?
Just because, Joe.
Okay.
You should watch.
You could grow a beard too.
Yeah, you should watch Walking Dead season 6, end of season 6. I think my weapon of choice is going to be a baseball bat with some barbed wire on it.
See, baseball bat requires like mashing.
It does.
You know, more force to
That's true.
produce a result.
So I have a baseball bat with the barbed wire and a machete. I think that'll do it. That'll do it.
See, from my knowledge, I think zombies die once their head's gone, right?
Exactly.
So just
You just mash those brains.
cut heads.
Yeah. What is my plan? I always think about this when I see like a little crawl space at like a grocery store up in the roof, or like at a good plaza. You know, you see those little holes in the ceiling, like service ladders that don't reach the ground but they're folded up. I always look at those and I think like, oh, that's my spot. You know, that's where I'm going. As of recently, and I probably shouldn't be talking about this, I found a cool spot.
You probably shouldn't.
I'm not going to talk about it too specifically, but let's say it's a parking garage located somewhere in Concord. And right now it actually has chain link fences, so it's actually really tactical. And there's a grocery store not too far away. So I would probably board that place up. Just to have a good vantage point.
I think the problem will be the other survivors. Those people that are like, we need to just take this stuff over and try to start communities again. I think personally communities are a bad idea in those type of situations.
They are a bad idea?
Are.
Oh, okay. So you're saying stay
away from
mobile?
them, yeah.
Huh.
Stay mobile, stay away from other communities. Because when you have those communities, you got one person that wants to be in charge, and you start having those situations like we need order and law and order and this and all this stuff. And
Okay. And you've seen how that plays out in Walking Dead. At least one time.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You think that would change the outcome now that, like, say we had a zombie apocalypse today?
Knowing how it goes.
Yeah,
in
knowing how it
Walking
goes. Do
Dead.
you think people would be like, fuck, we don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's just
act.
not
Let's
do
be
that.
good.
No. People are stupid. They would do that. They don't.
Regardless of whether we have a play-by-play book
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah. Regardless.
Yeah.
People are stupid. They.
I'm not gonna start smacking flies, Joe. You just handed me a fly swatter because there's a
Keep
fly.
spamming it. I'm like, kill it.
You're just gonna start hearing smacking noises on the podcast.
Yeah, people are sheep. You know, they need a leader. They need someone to take charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, thought about this a couple different times. My funny answer would be get a generator, laced like the whole outside of my house with treadmills facing towards my house, and then just turn all of them on. And then when the zombies would walk on the treadmills, they just fly right off.
So just
Zombie proof,
Okay.
right?
Okay. So it just like shuffles them out.
Yep.
Like
You don't even have to hit them. They're just gonna eventually just keep falling over each other.
okay.
Because they're too stupid to go around the treadmills.
He's saying like a continuous like a moat.
Yeah.
Treadmills.
Motor
Treadmill
treadmill.
moat.
Yeah.
Treadmill moat.
Now, actual moat wouldn't be bad because
With like a pit of like spears or something.
That would take hell long to do, bro.
to build, yeah.
That would use
But an
like,
actual moat wouldn't be bad because
like if you had a legit one, yeah.
yeah. But then eventually, the zombies would pile up. I think you would need some type of gasoline or something because, like, I'm picturing a moat,
A fire.
you know, and then after
What is
like it
this?
fills up, you
World
have to
8
burn it up. Yeah.
and Bowser's Castle.
You have to burn them.
I don't know, man.
Just
That
'cause-
might attract more.
Yeah.
No, only reason you have to burn them is because of like disease.
I think my real answer though, I'd probably go to some sort of Costco or Home Depot.
I have a Home Depot right down.
I think I'd like to go to Costco, and I already imagine that the place is there's like a couple zombies, not a couple, but you know, if I move wisely enough, I could take all of them out without anybody on the outside knowing that everyone's probably like, oh, Costco's already taken over. There's no point in trying to go and get some food. Mm-hmm. If I could clear out enough of them, you know how Costco has stacks of like metal beams?
Yes.
I'd like to have some sort of higher walkway with like probably ladder to all these beams so I could live atop these things
Gotcha.
while having some zombies on the ground.
Inside the store.
Yeah.
So you're going employee of the month style.
Living among them.
I got you.
You know? I could do like the Bill Murray, like put on some zombie paint from Zombieland. They won't know.
Nice. I do know.
Now, do you think that the whole zombies outside the building will not attract zombies? Like, you remember where...
Oh, like if it brushes past the door and then a zombie thinks that it's trying to get in, it's going to try and go in there, and then another zombie is going to
There's
see
gonna be a whole
that.
sea of zombies below.
So, of the Walking Dead episodes I did watch, when was there Michonne?
Michonne.
Michonne?
Yes.
When she had those two guys, her...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what if you just... Yeah. What if you just, like, had zombies tied to them around your house? Like, that would be like a zombie radius, right?
Wouldn't that bring zombies?
No, because then they don't come in, right?
No, she was using it more to blend in.
Yeah.
Right,
To
blend
get
in.
through crowds of zombies.
Right.
So that they would just see her body and
Right.
think, oh, that's just another zombie.
Right. But if you have, like, a line of them around your house, then zombies wouldn't come to the inner part of your house.
I don't know
Thing is,
how her zombies work, actually.
I think if you congregate them like that, it might draw zombies.
Draw more?
Yeah. Because then it would be like, zombies would be like, oh, let me go over there and find some food.
Honestly, don't know how her zombies work. Like, it works when...
Food.
It works the way
Brains.
it has...
Let me find
Because
some
then she cuts off their jaws, right? So they can't bite.
Yeah.
And she cuts off their arms.
They can't grab.
And but that means that they're not attracted to trying to kill her.
They
are,
are.
but
They just can't do anything.
can't
Like
do
they could just
anything
like gnaw on her, like
I know,
rub their teeth on her,
She'll...
and they have
Is
no
she-
way
is
of biting.
Wait, are they dragging... Is she dragging them, or are they in front of her?
They're in front of her.
They're in front of her.
So that's my thing. Why don't...
She's driving them.
But they're on loose chains.
No, I thought they had like a stick, right? Or something.
I thought they were on loose chains.
I actually don't remember. It's so long ago, dude.
To the YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that plan. I do have a Home Depot near my house, and I've thought about boarding up my house, like, because I have some pretty exposed windows on my bottom floor. Yeah, I think that would be pretty dope. I also have a sliding glass door in the back, so it's like,
Yeah, the big problem
gotta
is...
board up all those windows
Yeah.
and get me a few of these.
I just I'd want to, like, hide in plain sight. You know?
Yeah.
So that it takes care of, like, the looters. Because if the looters see, like, oh, this place has walls, they're going to
take it over.
take it over.
Yeah.
But if they're like, this looks like a shithole, no one's going to be in there. I'm like,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Yeah.
No one should be in here. I'll just be at the top, just, playing Office Simulator.
Right. with your generator.
Yeah, with my generators. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, what are you looking up, Joe?
I'm trying to see how Michonne actually had these zombies. Because
Like you're saying, it was just chains.
Yeah.
Now is she dragging them, or are they
She's
pulling
dragging
her?
them.
Okay, so they are working. They're walking towards her.
Okay.
See, but they don't keep going. They just work the way she needs them to work.
Yeah, exactly.
I want those zombies because that'd be awesome.
That would be. I'd use you guys for my zombies if I found you. I'd rip your jaws off, cut your arms off. That's it.
If you didn't know, this is Talk Nerdy to Me. Once a week, me, Joe, and Marcel gather around and bring 3 random topics for your enjoyment. If you want to be part of the show, go ahead and tweet at TN2. Shit. This is our first one, so this is a shit show. Excuse me. Tweet at TN2M podcast. And yeah, if you have a topic, you go tweet at us, and we'll try and get it a part of the show. Pick which one we like. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Talk Nerdy to Me. We probably will have to push that one out more because it seems like there's a couple of these shows.
Quite a few Talk Nerdy to Me's out there. Good
but
luck
we're the
finding
best.
us.
Yeah.
We're the best, though.
We're the best.
We the best.
All right. As always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. You guys fucking suck.
All right, hold on. If I said quiet, hold on.
You guys are going all serious now. Hold on.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hold on.
God damn it, Joe.
Hey, get Milo. Bring him inside because he's making too much noise.
Puts the phone on speaker. This is going in the.
It's like, all right, we need 5 seconds of silence. We pull up my
Yeah,
phone.
this is going in the bloopers.
All right, ready.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of Talk Nerdy to Me's.
We're still being quiet or what? No.